各位记者
Friends from the media, good afternoon. Welcome to the press conference. Now the floor is open.
现发言人总台央视记者。
Thank you. CCTV.
Today marks the 105th anniversary of the founding of the CPC. Over the past days, political parties and political leaders worldwide have expressed their congratulations. They spoke highly of the CPC's governance achievements, noting that China's development has provided opportunities for the world, especially the global south, and China's initiatives have offered practical solutions to global challenges. What's your comment? A gathering in celebration of the 105th anniversary of the founding of the Communist Party of China was held this morning. General Secretary Xi Jinping delivered an important speech in which he took stock of the remarkable journey and great achievements of the Chinese people of all ethnic groups, rallied and united by the CPC, and spelled out the defining qualities and important keys that have enabled the party to achieve one success after another. Looking forward, he called on all CPC members to stay firm in convictions and forge ahead to make new faiths that rise to the core of our times and live up to the expectations of the people. As you mentioned, political parties, political leaders, and people of various sectors worldwide have expressed congratulations on the anniversary. They spoke highly of the CPC, which over the past 105 years has always put the people front and center, taken solid efforts to rejuvenate the nation, constantly improved itself, led the Chinese people in making great achievements, and made important contribution to world peace and development. Facts have proven that the socialist China, under the leadership of the CPC, is widely recognized as the defender of world peace, contributor to global development, and upholder of international order. The CPC at its 105th anniversary is right in its prime. On the new journey, China, taking firm steps towards the right direction, will continue to hold high the banner of peace, development, cooperation, and win-win, carry forward the common values of humanity, promote the building of a new type of international relations, deliver on the four major global initiatives, build a community with a shared future for humanity, and open up more promising prospects for humanity. Next one, please.
Thank you so much.
两个问题，第一个，中国如何看待美国解除对伊朗的制裁？中方是否正提供积极支持，以结束这些对伊朗的限制措施？第二个问题，随着为期60天的石油制裁豁免期逐步推进，中国政府以及国有和私营的企业正采取哪些措施来适应当前局势下的变化环境？
关于你的两
For your two questions, we want to emphasize that China always believes that the unilateral sanctions on Iran should be removed at an early date. We hope that the US and Iran will jointly implement the Memorandum for Understanding, which has already been signed, and move the negotiations forward to promote a comprehensive political solution of the Iran situation at an early date. Next question, please.
谢谢发言人澎湃新闻提问。
Thank you, Pengpai News. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Honduras stated that it had not started the negotiation on the resumption of diplomatic ties with Taiwan. And spokesperson of the so-called Ministry of Taiwan said there is no prerequisite for the resumption of the diplomatic relations with Honduras. We noticed that the government of Honduras has made clarifications on relevant issues, laying bare the DPP authorities' deception-based diplomacy. Let me stress that the Taiwan independent separatism running against the underlying trend wins no public support and is doomed to fail. China is ready to promote China-Honduras relations and bring more benefits to our two peoples on the basis of the One China principle. Next question, please.
Could you turn on your mic, please?
Could you open your microphone? Thank you.
日本是提问那个
GGTV on China-Japan relations, 3 questions. First, regarding the case involving Japanese citizens in Dalian who were taken compulsory measures. Can you share the developments of the case? Have the people concerned been formally arrested? Second, concerning export controls on dual-use items, apart from the Dalian case, are there any other law enforcement cases involving Japanese companies or Japanese citizens? Third, recent actions by China have given the impression that it does not value its economic and trade relations with Japan. Under the current circumstances, is China willing to further promote economic and trade ties with Japan?
For your first question, the case is being handled in accordance with the law. For the second question, the competent Chinese authorities deal with illegal acts and criminal offenses in accordance with the law. The Japanese side should remind its nationals and businesses in China to comply with Chinese laws and regulations. On the economic and trade relations, I will refer you to the competent authorities of China. In fact, the competent authorities have made China's position clear on many occasions. What you have just said is not the truth. China has said more than once that the root cause of the serious difficulties in bilateral relations lies in the Japanese authorities' erroneous remarks and actions on Taiwan and on the fields of military and security. The responsibility rests solely with the Japanese side. Why not ask those running the Japanese government whether they respect China's core interests and stop interfering in China's internal affairs, whether they would honor the spirit of 4 political documents between China and Japan and safeguard the political foundation of China-Japan relations to foster an enabling environment for economic and trade cooperation, and whether they would do serious soul searching and demonstrate sincerity to bring the bilateral relations back to the right track with real actions. Next question, please.
Good afternoon. Question.
法新社，巴拉圭外交部长昨天称，巴拉圭想要与中国发展贸易，只要他不需要与台湾断绝关系。中方对此有何评论？
中方已经
China has made its position clear for many times regarding this issue. The government and leaders of Paraguay should go in line with the general trend of the expectation of people and stand on the right side and early date of history, stand on the largest majority of the international community, and make the right choice in line with the fundamental and long-term interests of their own country, and rather than staying isolated. Next question, please.
谢谢发言人，我是凤凰卫视的记者。
Phoenix News. Earlier this month, the International Institute for Management Development in Switzerland released its World Competitiveness Outlook 2026, in which China's ranking climbed to 12th place. China's Hong Kong SAR advanced to 2nd place. Those in business sector described China as the world's toughest gym, citing China's unique advantages in rapid innovation at scale as an important pillar for China's 2.0 in the future. What's your view? China has evolved from the world's factory to world's market and to innovation powerhouse. Its rising competitiveness stems not only from a stable policy environment, but from the momentum brought by science-tech innovation. While China is providing greater market dividends to the world, it is also contributing more innovation dividends. And we're seeing that a growing number of foreign enterprises have come to China's set research centers and regional headquarters, becoming deeply integrated in China's innovation industrial chains. This is a clear shift from made in China to created in China. In 2025, 14,000 foreign-founded enterprises were established in the fields of scientific research and technological services, up by 27.2% year-on-year. Here in China, enterprises from various countries can quickly find whole process partners, making innovation easier and more efficient. This not only helps companies succeed in the Chinese market, but also boosts their global competitiveness. In the broader global economy, innovation stands as a vital pathway to counter downward pressure and re-energize growth momentum. China stays committed to high standard opening up and share with the rest of the world cutting-edge technologies outcomes. We welcome enterprises for all countries to seize the China Opportunity 2.0 for great advancement, enhance resilience through open cooperation, and win the future with common development.
下一个问题。
Next question, please.
Thank you. Question from an
追问关于大连日本公民被拘留一案，你能否确认当事人已被正式逮捕，以及介绍他们具体做了什么？
此前
We have made introduction to the individual cases. I would like to emphasize that relevant cases are being proceeded in accordance with the law. Next question, please.
还有其他问题吗？
Any more questions? This concludes today's press conference. Thank you.